Welcome to part 4, 5x5. I'll be doing 2 example cells for you today. I use reduction. Let's scramble this up. Ugh. That looks good enough. Oh yeah. About my 5x5. I average 3 minutes, sub 3 I think, I don't know. I did get a sub 3 in New Zealand Nationals. But I did better at that tournament than I normally do at home. I think I did better at my first tournament as well. Improved 10 seconds at 3x3 in that first week of the holidays. Because that tournament happened in this... Yeah, in New Zealand you get school holidays of 2 weeks. At least the ones preceding terms, 4 terms. Term 4 gets so short once you reach high school. 7 weeks, you spend 2 less weeks at school than primary school, and then you get exam leave in year 11. Still, anyway, let's get started. I see this and this bar, so I can do that. I also saw these 2 pieces, so I'm gonna, and this corner, which I'm gonna bring down. But if I bring it down here, you can see it's wrong. So I orientate again, correct it, orient that, bring it up. See these 2 corners, bring it up to this edge. Put the gap that will fit this in. Voila, done that. I don't know why I keep saying voila. Okay, I see this and this and this. So I go this, I do this. Then I see this. So I can bring it up to this 2x2 and make it a 2x3. Then I see these 2 corners by orientating around the cube. And then, well, I could have done this, but, you know, that knocks out black. That's basic centered rules. So, yeah. Now I've done the first 2. Now I see this and this, so I can do that. I also see this. So now I can bring this up. And this down. I guess, what? I don't know what I'm doing. That was pointless. Trying to see the camera what it's doing. Anyway, okay, we've got a 2x2x3. I see these 2 corners, which I just orientated, and this edge, which I just orientated, so I can do this. Pair them together. And then I have to do that, bring this back up to repair that. And also I've got this now. So, I've done another centre. Now, I'm going to do red now. I see these 2 pieces, which means I can bring it down to form a 2x2 block, bring it back up, and redo that so blue stays intact. Then I see this, which means I can make the 2x2 block into a 2x2x3. I bring a corner up with it, which can go with this edge. This corner can be orientated so I can go up with this edge. But I feel like preserving this because it'll make a nice last 2 centres. So yeah. Due to preserving that, I see this. I see a block here, which means I can go like that to form this case, which I will solve now. Ugh. Man, I'm not that good at that. Now we get edge pairing. I do free slice for this. M slicing. So I see the black green, so I pair it. I see these 2, which will, and then third member of the black orange edge pair group, which yeah, now I de-pair this, take it out so I can put this in to pair with this. Okay, I also, upon doing that, I see these, which allows me to solve another pair. Now I see 2 pairs up there. Now I want to find the other member of that group, the blue-yellow, which is right over here. Now, I'm going to take this out, but I'm going to take it out with a random one since I can solve these with a flip. I can disappear this, pair those, flip it, to solve that centre, flip it again to solve that part of the centre, do an LD, and then bring that up, that down to solve it. I see this piece and this piece. I need to do a U2 so I can bring that and solve it, but now I need to flip it and redo that so the piece can come back into its pair. Now I see these two pieces together, the yellow-red, which means I can go like that to solve it. I'm going to put this up, but if I do that, I disappear it, so I'm going to flip it so I can keep it preserved. Now, I see the orange-green, and this is orange-green, so do that setup move, bring it in, take out one edge, and take it back up, take this out so that when I bring this up, I can pair it with another, take it back down, and I don't have to deal with the last two edges case. Now, let's move on to the second and final example solve of this part. I'll scale it off camera. Here we go. Now what I first see is this nice bar, this, and okay, this. So what am I going to do here? Oh, these are in the same place, I'll go. And luckily I don't need to do any orientation for that. I now notice a 2x2x2 block. These two pieces, which I can solve by doing that. F2. Solve there, another block. Do another F2. And now I can pair it up here and make a 2x2x3. Now when I bring it up, I notice there's two corners on the same plane thing, which is annoying. So yeah, I just pair that up again, being very descriptive along the way, and spot this and this. Make a 2x2 block. Take these, and yeah, being very descriptive. I see these two corners, they need to go here. And I solve my third centre. Now what I see? Well, what do I see? I see this and this. That can be useful. I can make that into a 2x3 block very easy, so I go like this. I'll keep it like that, because I can do an F prime in. These two match. Now this corner, if I bring down, doesn't. So when I bring it down, I'm going to have to get it to match the pair. Pulling the pair so when I bring it up, it will pair up. Now we move on to the last two centres. Okay, so what am I going to do? Very simple. And now I know what I can do next to get to this. And then there's the alg. Upon doing that, I notice these and this. So that means I can solve that. And now what I'd like to do is bring this piece in. And there we go. There we go. I notice these two pieces. Very useful for reslicing. I spot this piece, I put it in. Matches there. Decide to solve the centre just because. Bring this in, solve it, take up a random edge, bring it back up, spot these two pieces, take it up, flip, bring this piece back down, spot this piece, insert it, put it down here, find this person, this middle edge, which is here. Check it's the correct orientation, which it isn't. Now I need to find the black-orange, which is here. There's blue here, which I don't know, you just have to watch it. I might be going a bit fast for some slower people, but still. Now what I spot is this. Two edge pieces paired together, which allows me in this centre paired in a way. So now I solve the centres and another edge. I see this yellow-green centre, middle edge of the triple edge thing, and now the left wing of it, then the right wing. Bring them both up, put this in and bring it down. Yep, I did see that before. I was thinking it was going to be flipped, but luckily it wasn't. Now do a B2 to bring this in, and I see black, red, black, red, black, red. So I'm going to take that out. So because I think I've got about 3 edges left. Bring it back up, and yeah, I was right. Now I'm on last 2 edges. So I'm going to flip that, and now what I see is this is flipped. How am I going to deal with this? Very simple. Bring that up, flip, done. The second example solve is complete. Next part we are doing 6 by 6.